Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from or you're viewing me from. I bring you greetings. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you enjoyed your Sunday. And how are you all doing? It's another day. Another wonderful day. I welcome you to my live talk this evening. I want to talk about basic things you need to know as an upcoming content creator. There are things you need to know as an upcoming content creator. Even as a content creator, these things you really need to know them for you to be a successful content creator. 1, you need to be creative. You need to have a creative mind. You need to think out of the box to create things. You need to use innovative to create things, to bring things together, to make it to bring things to come to reality, to make it, to capture people, to pass a message. That's what you need to be creative. Upstairs, you need to be creative. You can't say you want to be a successful content creator and you are not creative. How long will you continue to copy and paste? Even when you see some people's content, and if you are creative from their content, you can make so many things out of it without doing copying and pasting. So you have to be very, very creative, and you have to think wide. You have to think. Your thinking need to be broad. You have to have a broad thinking. You need to have a broad thinking. Are you hearing me? You need to have a broad thinking. You need to have a broad thinking. Your thinking needs to be broad as a good content creator. And another thing, you need to be open to trending things. Meaning that you need to be in vogue. You need to be in fact, you need to be present. Don't dwell in past tense. You need to be up to date with what is happening, because you need to be bringing up to date content to your audience. 2, you need to know how to edit your videos. You need to have editing skills, because as a content creator, upcoming content creator, you need to have knowledge of picture, video edit. You need to know how to use overlay. You need to know how to cut and paste. You need to know how to cut off parts you don't want while you're shooting your skits, your videos. So you need to have idea on that. So you need to have idea on video creating. So you need to know when to add reactions to your videos. You need to know the kind of reactions you are using as a content creator. So don't just say you don't have idea, and you don't care about knowing how to create videos. So you, as a upcoming content creator, as a creator, you need to have skills in video edit. And if you don't know any, it's not late for you to learn. You search for online tutorials. Join tutorials where you can even have fundamentals on video edit. Don't be a novice about video editing. Because if you say you don't want to have idea on video edit, how long will you continue copying people's video? Or how long as an upcoming content creator and you don't have idea on video editing, how much do you want to be paying people that will edit your videos when you've not started making the money? So you see that you need, for now, as an upcoming content creator, most things you're doing, you need to be doing it yourself, so that it won't be a burden for you. This content creating stuff should be something you should be doing at ease. It should be something you should be doing with joy. Don't do it as if it's a do or die stuff. So if you don't know how to create video, my dear, go and learn how to edit videos. You don't need to be a pro before you start. You can start with the elementary basis from there, because if you keep editing, you will become a guru. Because practice makes perfect. 3, you need to know how to read and write. Because your idea you have, you need to put it down. Because don't say you have it on your head. There are so many things on this head. You might forget some things you want to act, some things you want to say. So any idea that comes in your head, you need to have pen and jotter close to you. Any idea that comes close to you, you need to pen them down. You need to pen them down. When you have penned them down, you now use your creative mind and put them together. And before you know it, wow, you have a good content. So reading and writing is very important. And you need to know how to read and write, to know the community standard that you want them to pay you. If you don't know Facebook community standard, you will be going against the community standard. So you need to know everything about the community standard you need to know about Facebook community standard, so that you will not violate their laws. And fourthly, your content need to be good. Need to be very good, because you want it to go viral. If your content is not good, Facebook cannot make your content popular. Meaning, what I'm saying, your content need to be informative. It needs to pass the said message you want to pass. Even when you are entertaining, your content should pass a message. It should pass a message. Don't just say you're creating, you don't care that people will watch it. You want your content to go viral, and you want people to stay glued to your content. Your content needs to be informative. Your content needs to be rich in content. If your content is not rich in content, Facebook will never make it popular. You don't need to boost your content for it to go viral. Any good things, any good content will move, because Facebook love good content. So if your content is highly informative, if your content is very good, your content will go viral and it will reach so many people. You see that your particular content is now using its own hand to promote itself. So number one thing for you to succeed in this content creating, you have to be working hard. Your content needs to be very, very good. Yeah, at first it might not be very good, but try your best to always improve in your content. Don't just be dormant. Open to new innovative. Encourage yourself. Encourage yourself. Make sure you are really encouraging yourself. Don't just say, I'm tired. Content creating is not for lazy people. It's not for people that are not innovative, that don't think out of the box. Just know that content creating, when you say you're a content creator, it means that you want to be passing information. But it means that you want to be passing information. I don't know the kind of information you want to pass, but what you are passing should send a message to your targeted audience. So I will recap again. For you to be a good content creator, you need to be creative. You need to have a creative mind. Don't just leave your mind idle. Don't just leave your mind blank. Your mind need to be creative. In fact, your mind need to be working very well, because anything you see, let me tell you, our daily activity is content. If you don't know, almost everything we are doing is content, but it depends what you are creating out of that content. People are eating, they are using it to make content. People are plating their hair, they are using it to make content. So everything we do in this life, it is content. But it depends your creative skill, your creative mindset that you use in making it look rich, making it to be informative. So just know that for you to be a successful content creator, you need to have a creative mind. Your mind needs to be creative. And for you to be a successful content creator again, you need to know how to read and write, because you need to know the community standard. You need to know what the rules and regulations guiding the community you're working with, the community you're promoting your content to. And you need to know how to read and write, because what is in your mind, you need to put it down so that you won't forget. So you need to know how to read and write. Secondly, you need to open to innovate. You need to open to your mind to trending things. Don't dwell in 1940. Don't be outdated content creator. Don't be old-fashioned content creator. You need to be up to date with your information. Your information needs to be up to date, because your audience want you to keep them updated. So don't just, in fact, you need to be reading. You need to even listen to news. In fact, you need to have a mentor. Don't just say, you need to be watching other people's content to create activities from it. Stop copying and pasting. You can look at somebody's content. Out of that content, create your own. You don't need to have all the whole gadgets for you to create content. Your creativity will make it look very rich. You might have all the whole gadgets. Still, you are not creating a good content. Still, your content is not informative. Your content is not carrying anything. So, gadgets, some people will be telling, is my phone, is this, is not it. Because there are some people even using palasa phone, and they are creating things, and their content is going viral. So, know that for your content to go viral, is the creative input in it. How rich your content is, it will go viral. You don't need to share it yourself, because if I watch what is good, I will use my hand to promote it. They say good soup na money kill am. And what you love, you will go every extent to tell another person, have you watched so and so thing? There's this thing I watched. So just know that anything you create, that you create it very well, just forget it, it will go viral. Facebook will personally use their hand to make it popular. And once Facebook has made your post popular, it's going viral. It's going viral. You don't need to boost your posts for it to go viral. Just know, for you to be a successful content creator, you need to be creative in whatever brand you want to specialize in. You need to be very creative and hard working. Content creating is not an easy stuff, but once you are creative and hard working, you will see that it will be so easy for you, because you'll be doing those things out of stress. And you need to have passion in what you are doing. Don't do it that is a do or die. When you have passion in what you are doing, it comes within you. You will see yourself flowing. So those of you that is seeing this content creating as a stress, check yourself very well. Maybe you don't have calling in content creating, but I know that everybody in this life is a content creator. I don't know what you're saying. Everybody is a content creator, but depending the field or the aspect you are trying to portray. And yeah, lest I forget, I want to thank those ones that join me. People like Chidima, I greet you. Oluchiwa, you are my good friend. You're always supporting me. I say thank you. Your own no go spoil. We go, as in, you go. In fact, your brand will go viral. It will go viral because I know that your energy you're giving me, I don't take it for granted. I say thank you very much for staying glued to my page, for always supporting me whenever I'm online. I thank you very much. I thank you very, very much. And Yahaya, I thank you also. And so many other persons that join me. I say thank you very much. But just know it that this content creating stuff is something that, in fact, is a good thing. It's so sweet because our day-to-day activity is all about content creating. You can, in fact, in this life we are doing, everything we are doing is content creating. But I don't know what you call your own content creating. But for me, even this talk I'm talking is content creating. Even this thing I pack now, I can tag it something and it will become content. So know that for you to be a successful content creator, you need to be creative. You need to be trending. In fact, you need to be up to date with trending things. You need to know how to read and write. You need to be informative. Your content needs to be informative. It needs to carry the information you want to pass to your audience. So don't just create things that you are creating shabbishly. Make sure when you're creating your content, make sure it's passing and reaching the targeted audience you are projecting to reach. So thank you all. Creativity is the key. And another thing, consistency. Because once you are creative, you have to be consistent in what you are creating. Because you will not say you create today, you will now wait till next day to create another. Your audience, they will be bored and they will leave you. Once you are creative, keep on doing it. Keep on doing that particular thing. People will know you with that brand. And once you're creative and you're consistent and your content is informative, the sky is your starting point. You see that content creating is not hard the way we are looking at it, but it depends how you are taking it. I just pray in this our journey of content creating that God will make us our creative mind, that our creative, everybody is creative in his or her own way, that our creative mindset will come active for us to be creating things that will pass information to our targeted audience. I don't know if some people want to have questions you want to ask me, if there are things you want me to talk about, or you have questions you want to ask me on this content creating stuff, you can drop it on the comment section. I'm on the screen looking at. I will answer your questions. So, any